Hey, how is it going, guys? So, here's a follow-up video on my DX12 Batman after the modifications and the body swap. I was looking at him for a couple of days, and I was not really happy with it. There was something off. So, I decided to do further modifications. So what I did is I changed the arms and I changed the main body a little bit. Let's start with the body. He's assembled already, and I don't really want to disassemble him, so I'll just explain like that. So what I did is I took the original fat suit, and I cut it off right under his chest, and I put it on the churut in my body, so it gives him a little more bulk. But then there was this problem that he had like a gap under the armpit. So it looked weird over here. So I took a cotton pad, just one. I cut it in half, one half under each armpit, and it's folded in two, right? So you take one of the circle, one of the round cotton pads, you cut it in half, you fold it in two, and you tape it right here, right under the fat suit. So once that was done, I was really happy with the with the chest area. So you can see that there's like this nice V shape right now. Right? There's a Batman. Next up, the arms. The arms were actually a pain to do, but I'm kind of happy with them right now. So I decided not to go with the Frankenstein body. I removed the original forearms, and I put the original Chimut in my arms on. I took the gloves, well, the gauntlets actually. I put them in hot water and I stretched them for as long as they were able to fit the arm up here. And this part was the trickiest because I didn't want to cut the gloves. I cut one of the gloves with the open palm hand, and I didn't like the effect, so I decided not to cut off these straps that everybody's cutting off. Instead, I stretched this part of the gauntlet. I placed the fist inside with the wrist peg inside, and only then I put everything onto the armpit, the the forearm. I'm sorry. So it was essentially one big piece that I had, and I slowly put it on the arm with the sleeve on. And this is how it looks like right now, and I'm really happy with that. So as you can see, there are no empty spaces. There's no room for anything. There's just nice looking arm. And this part. So there was this armor panel. This one that was attached to this side of the arm, and it was just looking like that. It wasn't flat, just because of how the bicep is placed, and what's the shape of the arm underneath. And I don't have any Dremel tools, so there was no shaving off the plastic arm. So what I did instead is I just detached it. It had those small pegs, and they were attached to those circles underneath the suit. So what you needed to do was just to pry it open like that. The circles release the pegs. Then you just needed to remove the circles from underneath the suit because they were giving this additional thickness. And once everything was removed, it lays flat really nice. The downside of it is you have these holes. That's why I taped the arm with black electric tape, so it kind of, you know, it doesn't give you this feeling of having bullet holes in your costume. And I intend to strip the paint of it, paint it flat black from the inside, as it originally was. Come on, focus. Yeah, because you have this nice pattern right here. And once it's dry, I'll just glue it back to these, you know, onto these holes so it masks them, and it should look okay. The final thing I've done. Oh yeah, I told you about these parts, right? So I decided to detach them completely, and if you have a look, they had those pegs as well. They were constantly locking in, so I just cut those off as well. So right now I am able to get this shoulder pad a little lower, and it sits nice and flat on the arm. So yep, that's it for now. I think I'm pretty happy with it as it is right now. Yeah, one downside of the chest mod is that I will probably not be able to stitch him back like up, you know, to the top. So, and I don't think I'll be able to get this armor to get locked in place and just glue it back. So I need to figure out how to make it a little more permanently attached to the body. The neck's still locking it, so it's kind of okay. I have all the, you know, all the articulation I wanted to have, just because it's not restricting it, because it's not glued. I don't know. Right now I'm okay with that, right? So yep, that's the second attempt of me modifying the bat. Let me know how you like it. Happy collecting!